What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. So it is the middle of September now. Actually, it's getting towards the end of September. Today is the 21st. I wanted to give everybody a quick update, show you kind of what's going on here at the end of the summer, what's going on with the garden, what's going on with the chickens, talk a little bit about what some of my fall plans are, and I wanted to take a second to celebrate that I hit my first subscriber milestone. We passed 100 subscribers here on the Chanyata Farm channel. And we'll start with the girls out here since we're out by the coop. For about a month now, started to get some eggs coming. I'm getting anywhere from 7 to 10 eggs most days, so that production's really getting rolling. Here in the next week or so, I will have hit 6 months with chickens, so keep your eye out for, there'll be a 6-month chicken update talking about everything that's gone on with the coop, what's worked well, what hasn't worked well, what I've changed from my original plans, and all that stuff. Say hey, girls. Now, as for the garden, it has just been hot as blazes for almost about the last month now, and it's really been pretty dry. We got a little bit of rain yesterday we got a little bit of rain, but it really wasn't anything even worth talking about. So the tomato plants are really starting to show a lot of signs of stress. I'm even starting to pull some of those out at this point, the ones that aren't really keeping up production anymore. So as you can see over here, these are my Tappy's Heritage tomatoes. Still pretty decent production coming off of them, but we've lost a lot of the foliage and a lot of the plants are really looking pretty stressed. And one thing that is definitely still growing like crazy are my loofah gourds. I did not space this out anywhere near enough. I mean, this stuff is just going absolutely nuts. It covered this entire trellis. I have let it run wild and go back here. This is where I had my green beans growing. They really weren't doing very well, so I just let it take over this whole panel back here. It's made it even past that as I wade through all this back here. It's working its way back onto the fence over here. Now I had this second trellis going over here. It's worked its way across, way up into these pine trees over here. I don't know if you can see, but I mean, that's probably 15, 20 feet up into this tree. It's trying to work its way across over here, over to where I have my Opalco tomatoes that I got from my buddy Mike. Those are getting ready to start giving me some fruit. See, starting to get a little bit of color down here. These ones didn't go into 4th of July, so they're a lot further behind than some of the others. And the little pepper forest over here. The peppers have been loving the heat too. So unfortunately, as I was saying, as hot as it's been, that's kind of sapped a lot of my my energy and my drive to keep the garden as pretty as I've been keeping it, you know, for the whole beginning part of the season. So it's not looking as good as I'd like it to right now, but you know, the season's kind of drawing to an end, at least with the summer vegetables. Like I said, I'm starting to get those pulled out, starting to get the soil prepped for next year. I'll be tarping it here probably in, I don't know, maybe the next 3 weeks or month. Try to get all of the weeds and everything suppressed back, kind of get a head start on that for next year. So it's all a learning process. You know, I've been a lot more happy with the garden this year than I was last year, and hopefully next year I'll be happier with it than I was this year. I've also got pumpkins coming in. So another lesson for next year, I need to plant these vines much more densely. Try to fight back some of this grass and weeds and stuff. So I came out here last night. I was kind of been trying to roll them over and stuff. Keep them from getting flat spots. I've counted about 20 big pumpkins. And then I got all these little Jackby Littles. And they're going crazy. I probably have 50, 60, maybe even 70 of those. So all my friends at school, all my teacher friends, holler at your boy if you need a cute little pumpkin for your desk. And then just as a little teaser, of course there'll be a whole video series about it probably. Back here behind the pumpkin patch is where Dad and I are starting to work on the plans for building my sugar shack, building my maple syrup house. So next year, once it gets to be maple syrup season, I'll have a permanent building out of the weather where I can keep my new maple syrup burner that I'm looking at buying. And then there's one last thing I want to update you guys on is I've got a new member of the Barn Cat team. So everybody say hello to little Vincenzo. Hey, Vinny. Come here, Vinny. Hey, bud. So you may be wondering why I've got little Vinny locked up in this big old cage that I built. On recommendation from the local rescue, which is actually where I got Pablo and Griswold from, the OAR, the Ohio Alley Cat Rescue Clinic. They recommend that when you get a feral, like Vinny is, that you need to lock him in a room of some sort to do like an acclimation period. So for about a month to a month and a half, you need to put them somewhere where they're going to get fed and watered, and that kind of establishes it at home base and will imprint them to, in this case, my property. So Vinny will stay around here. So far, so good. It seems like him and Pablo and Griswold really all get along. And since my barn is so old, there's not a room or an area or anything that would be cat proof. So I had to build something to keep Vinny in because I didn't have anywhere in the barn where I could do that acclimation period. So Vinny is actually from an apartment complex that my dad and I have been doing some work at that got hit by a tornado a couple of months ago. So no one's living there now, and poor little Vinny either got left behind or was a stray up there that was, you know, a little dumpster cat or something. So hopefully he's going to enjoy his new life here at the farm. You being a good brother so far, Pablo? Yeah. All right, so now the real point of this video. I am super excited that the Chanyata Farm channel has passed 100 subscribers. Actually, I was on yesterday replying to some comments, and I saw that I was up to about 112 subscribers, which completely blows my mind. I can't believe that there are over 100 people that are interested in what I got going on here at the farm. So, if you're subscribed to my channel, if you like this video, and leave a comment on this video, tell me what you're looking forward to seeing in future videos. Tell me what you've liked in some old videos. I don't care what the comment is. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. I will leave my email address in the description of this video down below, chanyatafarm@hotmail.com. If you do all of those things, send an email to that address with your address, your mailing address, and I will send you a Chanyata Farm sticker. So thanks again, y'all, for checking out all of my stuff here on the channel. I really appreciate it. It's been super fun being able to dialogue back and forth with some people with input, people looking for input. It's been so much fun. So one more time, if you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, send me an email to the email address below with your mailing address. I'll send you a Chanyata Farm sticker. So be sure to keep an eye out, guys. I got a bunch of new videos that I'm working on right now. More cooking videos, more canning videos. Like I said, there's gonna be that 6-month chicken coop update video. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.